is in here. Welcome in, y'all. New, true, red, blue. You know that I be missing you. Tell me what you up to. Why I felt like Soldier Boy, Pretty Boy Swag. Pretty Boy Swag. Welcome in, y'all, to the Crystaline Mars Show. I am your co-host, Mrs. Duublé Jones. I am the lady with the stones, the come here's, and the leave us alone. And I'm a spiritual guide to assist you in this life in any way that I can. Head over to the website at crystalinemars.com for all of your spiritual tools, gems, jewels, services. We have ended our 20% off sale. So we will be popping up sometime, maybe divine with another one later in life. But if you do want a personal service, a personal ritual, head over to the website, crystalinemars.com. Still trying to figure out. I told y'all I am this close. I am this close. 3 seconds away from claiming Serene. Head over to the website and claim the Stone of the 48. She's on sale for 20% off until tomorrow around noon. You know you my ace boon coon. I came through with another one. Oh shoon. You understand? Here we have Elite. She goes by the name Elite. Super gorgeous meet and greets. Tell me if you like her, get up on your feet. Vibe with me, baby boo, dance to the beat. CrystallineMars.com, y'all. We have a very beautiful stone. So we have the tiger's eye here. We have Libyan glass right here. And your Libyan glass is great for unlocking and accessing your ancient DNA, y'all. And we have some Mukai Jasper here, which is great for breaking intergenerational curses, intergenerational curses. We got some tiger's eye, which is good for your money protection, grounding. We have the cat's eye. Can't fucking lie. Like, I wanted to add some pyrite, but honestly, pyrite wasn't giving. It wasn't really complimenting. When it comes to the stones that I put together, I definitely feel into them. And when I feel like a clash, I'd be like, nah. So I didn't add the pyrite, but this is a very, very beautiful stone. Very beautiful charm necklace available on crystalinemars.com. Y'all meet us here every night. On the show. Y'all meet us on all social media platforms. If you ain't know, I say, hey, y'all, thank you. Graffiti said, yes, I'm going to need it in my life. I need her in my life. I want her in my life. Gotta have her in my life. But y'all meet us on all social media platforms, y'all. On YouTube, TikTok. No, I kind of liked you in the front. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook at Crystaline Mars is our handle. Peace, Strawberry. CJ said, hey, babe, if some happen to hit me up, I'm going to come faster than the LAPD. Lord, I don't know what you talking about, CJ. So let's go ahead and move on to the message of the day, y'all. So, the message of the day is I'm fried. Your divine reroute. Do not be disappointed. So, some of you definitely took matters into your own hands. Some of you definitely made decisions for yourself. You may have been leaning in faith and just hoping certain things come through. But then maybe some logic came in. Maybe some opportunities came up. And you were just like, why not? You know, why not go for this instead of waiting for this imaginary thing? Some of you have been communicating as well. You've been definitely exercising that throat chakra, speaking up, being an advocate for yourself. And that may have created some shifts here, but I do see something taking a turn. And I said do not be disappointed, but I really wanted to say you will not be disappointed. All right. So definitely it may be connected to this new moon energy, especially a lot of you are going to start seeing breakdowns, breakthroughs around this season as we enter Aries season mid-March. So be expecting good news. Remember, we declared the other day, good news follow me. Episode 365 of the Crystaline Mars show is on next Sunday. We didn't go live last night, y'all. I definitely needed that night off. And so that pushed our day a day behind. And so March 2nd is going to be our 360th episode of the Crystaline Mars show. And so I do see like this full circle with some kind of initiation here for you as well, because that's what I picked up as well for the collective. A lot of you are about to undergo like this initiation where you're about to undergo like some very intense training or like some very challenging times to like activate certain aspects of you. But yeah, so that's kind of what I got for the collective message of the day. And we're now going to transition over to the daily energy, y'all. You said missed y'all collective. Yes, we missed you. Graffiti, we missed y'all in the blast earlier, at the blast earlier. If y'all were not able to meet us at the blast, y'all ass over to YouTube after the show. I do have the timestamps there so you can check out your sun, moon, rising, and ascendant, your north node. I said rising and ascendant. Your rising / ascendant and north node. But that blast definitely was some beautiful messages came in for all of the signs. So y'all head over there. But the daily energy for 223. For 223, there were a lot of things that we had to close up, that we had to release, that we had to confess, that we had to be honest about in order for us to work with this energy, to go through this portal for this 222 energy. And so for 2/23/2025, the moon is in Capricorn. We have a lot of energy here in regards to telepathy, connection with like spiritual beings, and I don't know why I want to say like galactical, if that's the right word, but deities and things like that. A lot of us are going to have heightened communication, heightened intuition when it comes to that. I channeled for the 23rd, breaking barriers and knock down the walls. Breaking barriers and knock down the walls, protect your spirit. And being that this is the third, it is calling for us to make the necessary changes here, because there are some karmic cycles that have closed up. There has been some wisdom gained. There are some things that are breaking through for you. And so it's time for you to now like just readjust and like change your passcode. Or, and when I say change your passcode, it's like there may be a way of thinking, a way of communicating, and just your perception of your reality and what's possible for you. You're being called to expand. I did channel lessons learned that allowed your transcendence. So I do see that for collective. A lot of us have been learning lessons, and it feels like repeated things that maybe you've just been experiencing, and you're just being called every time to adopt a newer perspective. You're being gifted opportunities to show up and apply actually the wisdom that you have learned and gained over the past, since that last time it came around. But Spirit is inviting in this shift of perspective, like I said, and seeing things from a different lens. All right. It is giving like some of you, there could be some conversations that are had, some spiritual downloads. There could be some information from your higher self, or from like a mentor, a spiritual guide, somebody who is assisting you. They may actually come through and like give you information from source, or information channeling certain beings and things like that to help you with your ascension here. So really take notes is what I'm getting. Be open, ask questions, put yourself out there. Some of y'all may even need to book some spiritual services. Some of y'all may need to join the live for spiritual clearings. I do offer those as well. I never made an announcement, but I didn't plan on saying this. This is really just something I'm channeling as I speak. But as I've heard, some of y'all be a little scared to, talk to Brother Logas. But if you would like a spiritual clearing on live, I do offer those as well. But yeah, so we have that. What else? With the moon in Capricorn moons tend to struggle with expressing their emotions. Okay, so that could have been something that you've been struggling with, even if you're not a Capricorn moon. But it's like you're only doing yourself a disservice, and something is just boiling over. Like, don't try to convince yourself that it's something else. Like, don't lie to yourself and be in denial about, certain things. Like, be honest, be upfront. Be honest, be upfront. I remember last time I was channeled like some Capricorn moon energy. Brother Logas came through and he was like, all Capricorns, they will tell you a lie. And he didn't say all Capricorns. He said Capricorns will lie with a straight ass face. So you could have been lying about something, like I said, just accepting something as it is, or just putting your pride first, and you're like, I'm not about to show show this vulnerable side of me. And Spirit's calling for you to allow yourself to shine, allow yourself to share, allow yourself to cry, and place your order and ask for what you need. Okay? A lot of you as well may become bored with traditions and need to learn to take risks. Move that scary ass energy out the way. So this will be a great day to start any projects, start any creative projects. Oh, she fell today. Interesting. Hold on. But yes, y'all, so this will be a good day to start your new projects, your creative projects, whatever that is for you. Definitely channel this energy. This will also be a great day to do any manifestation work. Any manifestation work, okay? So the crystals for the day are moldavite, amethyst, selenite, celestite, as well as citrine and pyrite. The colors for the day are shades of blue, and the ritual for the day is the higher wisdom. 1 second, because Lovely said, I miss seeing your cardinal bird on live. And first off, I need to light this up. Yeah, there's something that's definitely about to bring some light, shine some light, and especially to those of you who are in like a dark space. But hold on real quick, because it fell. I didn't even notice it fell. I don't know when it fell, because it was right here. Hold on, y'all. Welcome to the good life. Hey, baby boo. Your ancestors here for you. Where we gonna put y'all at? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Where can I put you? Where can I put you? Hold on. I don't know where. Here you go. Is this where you're gonna be? Can you see? Okay. Okay. Are you gonna fall? Well, we're not gonna be hitting the thing like that. But definitely your ancestors are watching over you, and this is divine. Because when I used to be over there, it used to be like right above my head, but we done moved since then. And so here we go. Hold on, let me show Facebook, because I know Facebook can't see. There we go. And look, it's over my crown again. Ashay. So y'all didn't leave y'all shades of blue in the chat. Y'all leave y'all blue hearts. Your dark blue, your light blue, your silver, your golds. You already know. Ashay. So we're now going to go ahead and get into the collective reading. If y'all do want a live reading, you can send your love offerings in now. And I will conduct them first come, first serve. It's $15 for a 6-card pull. Anything more, I'll pull more cards for you. So this is a general collective. I want you to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I feel called to work with Brother Logas' playing cards real quick. I'm going to pull a few cards. Where are y'all hearts? YouTube. YouTube, what's up, YouTube? Y'all quiet as fuck. Today, y'all been quiet. The blast, bitch, I pretty much was talking to myself. I was like, should I not do the blast anymore? The nose flare. Should I mean, what the fuck? Peace, Miss Sheba. Came out the woodworks. You was over there looking the whole time. I ain't fooling with y'all. Hey, Instagram. I'm going to talk to Instagram. I'm talking to Instagram. And hey, Miss Carolyn, you over there on Facebook. I see you too, baby boo. Thank you. If that is you who over there. If it ain't, hey, you, whoever you be. YouTube fried. Y'all still ain't leave no heart. That's fried. It's crazy. But y'all been coming through with the likes, though. Y'all do got more likes than people, but it's all right. Hey, Blessed. You said I just came in, boo. Oh, okay, Ashay. Yeah, Miss Sheba, they quiet. They over there looking. They over there, I spy. All right, let's see. Better than the life I live. So we got the Ace of Hearts. This is the Ace of Cups energy here. Let's see. Me, baby. If you feeling me now, put your hands up in the sky. Let me hear you say, hey. Aw. Graffiti said, I didn't get a notification when you went live, but I felt you would today. I did. We went live at 3:33. So we got Good Life, right? We got Glamorous now playing in the background. So we talked about that detour. You will not be disappointed. We have the Two of Spades, which is the Two of Swords. All right. So somebody got to make a decision. Somebody has to make a decision if they're going to keep their heart closed, if they're going to keep their heart open, if they are going to pursue this relationship. But I do see something about a decision being made with a relationship here. Some of you are already in a relationship, and it's like somebody got to make a decision when it comes to like the changes. Like they may just be trying to show up this old way and they seeing it ain't working no more or something like that. Let's see. What's up with this? What's this? Or this could be a decision that you got to make in regards to something that you love. It's like you may have to pick. Like, I mean, I need you to pick a side now. I need you to pick a side. And it's not that you have to say, I love this more than that. But it's like, which one you going to go with? Somebody got a decision to make. Let's see. Okay, so I want to see both sides of this decision. Let me see. Show me one side of the decision. Like the outcome of one side. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords here. So the Two of Swords moving to the Queen of Swords here. Give me one more. And we have the Eight of Hearts. All right. So the Eight of Cups, that's release. All right. Oh man, I said, my bad, y'all. I said the Ace of Hearts. This is the Ace of Spades. I was picking up on some relationship energy though. I was picking up on that cup energy, and that cup energy came out. So somebody's definitely in somebody's head here. We have the eight. So with this Eight of Hearts, there is some clarity that somebody's judgment. Okay, let me pull the other side. Somebody's judgment, somebody is like under a spell or very manipulative. It could be connected to some divine feminine energy here. Where some divine feminine energy is like trying to hold some masculine down. But I do see this release. This is somebody's bind or connection is getting weaker here. Let me see the other side here. This is a major release. Somebody sees something clearly or is going to be seeing something clearly. What's on the other side of this? Don't tell me. We got the King of Diamonds here. Okay. So I do see, okay. And we got the 6 of spades. All right. So with the ace, so we got a lot of spades. We got a lot of swords energy here. With this King of Diamonds and the 6 of Swords, somebody is ready to surrender. Somebody is ready. I'm picking up on this divine masculine, divine feminine energy, and this can be internal. I want y'all to move the energy around. You could have been just like battling and not allowing yourself to dance in both of your energies. You may have been just trying to be mighty, do it all, and not allowing yourself to enjoy, to receive, to relax. Okay? Something about August, the month of August, somebody maybe a Gemini, born on the 2nd, or Cancer energy here. Okay, but we have promise. I was channeling the song earlier. What is it? I'm reaping the harvest God promised me. Take back what the devil stole from me. And we have Promise playing in the background right now by Sierra. So this could have been a promise that Spirit had like told you. But there could have been like some delays. There could have been some deception here. Interesting. We have the 3 of Clubs. And that's the 3 of Wands energy. So, let's see. We're gonna let's pull some tarot now. Let's see. He said, I'm gonna come up and get a clearing with you tomorrow. Ashe. Any personals open? They are. They are. It's 9/11 over here. You gonna come on live, Ashe? It's 9/11 over here. So that's Tower moment. You said, girl, you all in my energy. I love it. I say, Miss Sheba, you be cheating. You be getting personals. So we got the Chariot here. So something, okay, what is this something? Let's talk about it. We picked up on a lot of 7s earlier. I don't know what sign that was, but they had 5 7s show up in their deck. I think that was water. Yes. Water signs had a lot of 7s. It was 5 7s in their whole lineup. What else we got here? We got the Ace of Swords. So we have this confirmation here. We started off with the Ace of Swords energy from the playing cards with that the Ace of Spades. So with this Ace of Swords, this is some clarity here. Somebody is, I don't know if this is you or somebody, but it's time to get clear. It's time to get clear and be very like precise, be very specific, be very honest. With this Ace of Swords, like, what do you see? What do you see? Some of you may be trying to turn a blind eye, trying to deny something, but it's like you can't run from it. You can't block it out. Okay? Let me see. Take this as it resonates, because it may be something that you need to release that you're just trying to deny, or it may be something that you really like want to manifest or experience and you're trying to deny it. Let's see. We have the 9 of Pentacles. This is so beautiful. So I do see you coming to some conclusion. It's kind of like some of you may have been just really sitting with an idea, sitting with a thought. You may have been like bouncing certain things off with other people, like just kind of really trying to understand something or ask for advice, seek mentorship in regards to something. But I do see you coming to a conclusion of your own where it's like you know what resonates with you. Somebody may be trying to tell you what's best for you or what you need, and it's like it's not resonating with you. Something is not resonating with you. Somebody may be trying to talk somebody out of you, like trying to change their mind or something like that, and it's like they not getting through. It's not resonating with that person, and so somebody's coming through. Somebody's coming through. With this 9 of Pentacles, this is somebody doing it alone financially as well. Somebody definitely has been manifesting financial freedom. Okay, you could be like a single lovely, and you've like found peace with living by yourself or something like that, or working by yourself. But it's like you want to actually, you're seeing like, you know what, or you're being honest, like, you know what, I do want to do life with this person, or I do want to do life with a person. Like, I'm getting old now. Yes, we have the World. So like I said, closing up a big karmic cycle. This is that intergenerational energy that I'm picking up. Somebody definitely, I need y'all to claim this piece, whoever this resonates with, okay? But this piece right here is definitely speaking in regards to this energy here. This energy is going to help you with that clarity, with that focus, with that breaking intergenerational cycles as well. Unlocking ancient DNA, like I said, healing your solar plex chakra as well, activating that solar plex chakra energy. Definitely, I need you to discern as well, because for somebody, I'm getting like some fishy. You said how much she going for? She is on sale for $250. She's on sale for $250. So I'm picking up on like some shiesty, leechy, manipulative, divine feminine energy, y'all. You said something, Guave? Ashe, I got you. So, I mean, I need y'all to really like tap in. It does feel like this person asks a lot of questions. It's giving like monitoring spirit. Like, they kind of sneaky. You know who this is, so don't be creating nothing if it don't resonate with you. But this person a little sneaky. Like, they real, like, you ask questions and they create this mysticism that doesn't have to be, or they like laugh and like leave out information or something like that. I don't know. I ain't really feeling this divine feminine energy that I'm picking up on. I'm not. I ain't feeling it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who that is. Yeah, we got the death and rebirth here. What's up with this death and rebirth? Somebody may be in Aries. Yes, exactly. We have the death and rebirth, and we have the 8 of Swords. So this is definitely some energy that's trying to keep you stuck. That's trying to keep you stuck here. But they may try to act like they're not. But besides them, because we're not about to make this about them, with this death and rebirth and the 8 of Swords, this is speaking of you freeing yourself from some kind of feeling of restriction or something like that. With this death and rebirth, there is a big, big, big release, like I said. Some of you felt stuck or just like really, yeah, like trapped in a place. Somebody has a lot of piercings on their earlobe. We have the Justice in reverse. Okay, so there is some energy that... You see, we keep getting disconnected on Instagram. So there is this something about lip injections too, or somebody got big ass lips or something like that. Something with somebody's lip. I don't know, lips or a bitch. I don't know. But with this death and rebirth, we have the Justice in reverse and we have the 8 of Swords. So there's definitely some energy that is like topsy-turvy. Okay, so I disconnected the Wi-Fi, so we should be good now, Instagram, because I don't know what going on. But yeah, this is very topsy-turvy. Some energy that has been holding on for way, way, way too long. This could have something to do with the Libra, Scorpio energy here. Pisces. And remember I said, like, I ain't feeling that energy. You see this divine feminine and like the darkness here. I don't know. I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it. Because I see things on the horizon for you with this 9 of Pentacles and this Chariot and the Ace of Swords. This is like a clean slate here with something closing up. But this over here, and this is on the side where they're releasing at. Y'all can't see, but here we got the 8 of Cups. This is what needs to be released. We got 8-8. 8-8 may be significant. 8-8-8 may be significant. Somebody may be a Leo. I'm getting somebody specific where somebody may be trying to tell you about y'all past life history or something like that. Somebody making up some bullshit or making up a story to where it's like, again, trying to manipulate you into thinking that y'all have some kind of connection from a past life or something like that. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't like it. Yeah, we got the Queen of Cups, emotional manipulation. The Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this is literally that monitoring spirit kind of energy. This could be somebody like a divine masculine ex or something, spy head ass, doing research, trying to find out about who you are. Somebody about to pop up too. Somebody about to pop up and pop out. Something about a younger divine feminine is moving out. A younger divine feminine is moving out because there's no love there anyway. They could have been together because of business or because of money. But something's definitely coming to an end here. Okay. Or this could be like, I'm picking up on somebody who's younger and in school. And it could be like some kind of like war with like an older person. And it feels like feminine energy, honestly. But it could be masculine that's just acting like, or they leaning, not acting, but leaning more into their feminine energy. But it's giving like a younger and an older. And there's like this battle here. It could be like the younger one was around longer or something like that. Or the older one was around longer, but something played out, something old or something like that. To where it's like, it's a battle here. It's a battle here with this justice. This is like some war, some karmic stuff. We got the Three of Pentacles. This could have to do with a third-party situation or somebody at the job. It's giving like you go for the job. It's giving like you go for the job and you have like the perfect personality. You have the perfect personality. You have the perfect, like you have the skills. You have the talent. You have the good customer service. You have the good resume. You dress well. You have a beautiful smile. You just like radiate. You're just what they're looking for. Okay. Guave asked for me to repeat it. It says chemistry is a magical mixture that cannot be forced or counterfeited. Trust your instincts if the connection is real. Okay. And we have sweetener. All right. So this could really be a ritual for somebody. Crafting a sweet jar. Okay. That's what it looks like. And it says fill it with honey, cinnamon, and rose petals. Infuse it with your intentions, sealing it with the essence of your desires. So I did channel that Sweet Life Manifesto. I think I channeled the Sweet Life Manifesto ritual for the daily energy. I just didn't say it on the live tonight. But with this sweetener, definitely, y'all may want to, I talked about that for tomorrow. I talked about it with this Oshun energy here with this piece that's going to be the stone of the day for tomorrow, just in case any of y'all wanted to know. But with this sweetener here, this is the time to manifest here. I see that you've been loving on yourself. You've been going on dates by yourself. You've been embracing yourself and getting dressed for yourself. Just really trying to embrace you, you know, and be that perfect partner to you. But Spirit's like, nah, but you need to receive that too with this chemistry, sweetener and chemistry. Some of you who are already in a relationship, like somebody about to be pulling up more. There's about to be like more sweet loving here, gifts, date nights. Like I do see something being ignited again. I do see something being reignited. Graffiti said, I've been rocking with Oshun heavy since you did the Sweet Life ritual for me. Ashe. We have love lost. I love this. So, love lost. We talked about that releasing energy here. We talked about some love being lost, right? And I just talked about something being rekindled. I got you, Miss Janet, for your love offerings. I'm about to go ahead and close up in a minute so I can get into our readings because Brother Logas is going to be coming in very soon. And I want to make sure I get all that we need out. But we have the Love Lost here. I know it's a song by Trey Songz. Somebody may want to go listen to that. I used to love that album and that song when your love's all. I ain't hearing it so long. When the one you need don't need you. Love Lost by Trey Songz. But this is definitely something coming in that's gonna be sweeter and better than what it was. Better than what it was. Better than you could have ever imagined is what I'm hearing. I want to pull one more. We got the Temptress. So this is passion. This is fire ignited again. All right. Okay, what I'm seeing right now is, why did I get married? Why did I get married with Jill Scott? And Jill Scott's husband in the movie, he cheated on her with her best friend, and he was real like nasty to her because she was bigger, and he like humiliated her, he embarrassed her, he did not walk on any eggshells. And to the point where he like brought her best friend as his date. Like he was very like out loud, like, I don't give a fuck and I'm fucking with your friend. And the friend was down too, but then Jill Scott, she chucked it off. Y'all saw that movie before. She chucked it off. She hurt, right? She hurt for sure. But then reroute, right? Because her husband told her fat ass, if I'm not mistaken, he told her like, your fat ass need to walk, because she couldn't fit on the plane. Ain't that some shit? Some of y'all may have even experienced like verbal abuse, but he was like, your fat ass gotta walk. And it was cold. I think they were in Colorado or something like that. And so she was walking to the cabin where their friends was gonna meet. And a bad snowstorm had came in. So look, the divine reroute, right? The message of the day. She had went into the little store and met the sheriff, and the sheriff ended up being her husband. And he was so sweet. The chemistry was chemistrying. And it was one of the best things that could have happened for her. He worked out with her. She got her little figure, right? She started rounding those curves and proportioning things. And so when, the love was lost between her and her ex-husband, he didn't want her. He treated her like trash, but she was a treasure to this other man. And then after her ex-husband saw the best friend for who she was or whatever, and then he saw Jill Scott glowed up, glued up, looking beautiful, slimmed down, he tried to shoot his shot. And Jill Scott was like, go back over there to your 20. Because I'm the 80, I'm the 80. I was a 20 and you thought I was a 20. You ain't see the 80 in me, right? And he was sorry. He was sorry. And so some of y'all are in that energy, even if it doesn't have to do with relationships. It's like some of y'all, a job could be trying to get y'all back. A job could be trying to get y'all back. An ex-partner could be trying to get y'all back. Something could be trying to get you back to a place. An old friend may be trying to come back, and it's like, nah, remember back then you didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Mike Jones, 281-330-8004. You try to call my number, but I changed it though. Like, get the fuck out my face here. So some of y'all definitely, the roles are about the roles are about to flip, and somebody gonna definitely be sitting in their own shit, y'all. So we about to close out with our collective reading. Some of y'all about to be far fucking gone, far removed from something that you was once waiting on. But it's like, Spirit, like, I got you. Don't worry about it. Don't fucking worry about it. Let's see what we got here. B said Jill Scott's Aries vibes. Ashe. We got flashing lights playing in the background. Let's see. What angel number we got for the collective? And I'm about to get into the personal reads. Guave, you told me what kind of reading you want, Guave? Miss Janet, what kind of reading you want, Miss Janet? So we got 0110, belief system. You're blessed with talent and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. Okay? So hone into your talents and skills. and continue to develop your character so you can, you know, have what it takes to sit in these rooms. Because if we're not careful, sometimes our talent will take us to rooms that our character can't keep us in. All right, so continue to develop yourself in all areas. All right, but that concludes the collective tarot tea time, you and me time. I'm going to go ahead and get into the personals, but let's close out with a declaration. It is easy for me to be successful. Be inspired. There is, and this is card number 0110. We got 5555. Okay. But we had the 0110. This is 11. And card number 22 is here. So that 1122, y'all already know how we do. You want love? Okay. It says be inspired. There is something in the air, and it is your success. Great things are happening. Open yourself to opportunities and unexpected choices. Claim your moment, beautiful. Embrace the rebirth in love, health, money, and happiness. This is not the time to tiptoe. Be big, be bold. You are manifesting wonderful outcomes, but you must take creative action to let it all in. Be ready to expand and evolve. This is what you've been waiting for. Ooh. So the declaration is, it is easy for me to be successful. It is easy for me to be successful. You said, what book is this? This is the book from this Oracle deck that I pull from every now and then. It's the Ancestors Oracle. The Ancestors Oracle. So we have the Unknown. We have Walking by Mary Mary in the background playing. So a lot of us are walking into unknown territory here. And Spirit's like, go ahead and hone into your talents. Go ahead and hone into your gifts. Right? Go ahead and allow for your creative juices to flow. Right? You said, I declare the declaration. Write that shit out, your lazy tail, right? It is easy for me to be successful. What declaration? I'm not fooling with you. You sickening as hell. All right, y'all. So we better go ahead and get into the readings. Guave, let me see what Guave want. Talking about I declare a declaration. Head ass. General. Use a head ass. You fucking tried it. You tried it. All right, General for Guave. General for Guave. Let's see what Guave got. Yes, he says. And then all the words, I declare the declaration. You could have literally typed out the declaration by the time you said all that. Like, literally. Now you had to do double. Head ass. Hi, Shay. Hey, Pamicia in the cut, rolling doobies up. All right, Guave. What's up for Guave? I just want to be successful, head ass. All right. What's up, Guave? All right, Guave. So the energy that I'm feeling is like boundaries. I'm feeling boundaries. I'm feeling, energy. We got the 4 of diamonds here. That's the 4 of pentacles. It's gonna have boundaries when it comes to money or material resources. We got the 9 of diamonds, also 9 of pentacles here. So this definitely has to do with like material, the material world. But with this 9 of, yeah. So definitely be very intentional with your money and stuff like that. Like, you ain't got it. Heavy on the I ain't got it, Guave. But it's interesting because it's like your heart gonna lead you to like help those who really do need it. But there's gonna be other times. This could be people who always ask, or you just know like you gotta find somebody else to do it. Spirit like, nah. Yeah, you need to definitely stand on something. Somebody may try to make you feel bad too. It could be something that come through for you. You got all these fucking diamonds, so you definitely got some money coming in. We got the 4, 9, 8. This is something that, like, say you want something. Just hypothetically speaking, you want something. Somebody know you want something, so now they like hand out heads up, thumbs down, head ass. And it's like, what the fuck? That was mine. Like, what you banking on my shit for? What you clocking my pockets for? But with this 8 of Pentacles, this is something that you've worked for. This has something to do with your purpose. something that's going to help you build towards your financial like goals here. This is something that's going to help you get on your feet. Bitch, what you clocking my pockets for? We got the 2 of diamonds. Goddamn. Guave, let me hold. BMG! The 2 of diamonds. The 2 of pentacles. So this is juggle. So you definitely need to definitely do some planning when it comes. You need to get clear on like exactly what you're gonna do with your money or something like that. Yeah, because I'm just seeing somebody like save, but you don't really have like a goal. So what are your financial goals? Do you have financial goals? Like monthly budgets or monthly goals, weekly goals? Like hone in on your money goals is what I'm getting. But you got all material money cards coming out. We got a 3 of spades, so that's the decisions here. What's up? And then you have the 2 of hearts. Okay, so the 3 of spades, the 2 of hearts. Okay. And then at the bottom, you got the 3 of hearts. Yeah, so something's going to be hard because I feel like you're going to have to pick something over somebody or something like that. And it's going to be a little challenging. You're going to be in your head big time. But Spirit definitely wants you to think about, you got to think about yourself and your future right now. You got to think about yourself and your future right now. So there is something coming through for you if it hadn't already. And then there's going to be somebody that follows up right after that. And Spirit's like, say nah, I can't do it right now. I can't do it right now. Because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, well, can't he just give the bare minimum? Like, can't he just give a little something? And Spirit's like, nah, not even a bare minimum with this person. All right. You got to try to show up in another way or something like that. You know, you don't got to give no explanation, but you don't got to just say no. But, you know, I mean, just be like, you know, now's not a good time. Something like that. Keep it short and sweet. All right, Guave. So that's what I got for you. So Miss Janet wanted love. Let's see what love got for Miss Janet. Baby, I know you got moves to make, but I get another tape. I ain't a fan of that. Got it open, babe. Graffiti said, yo, Oba showing. How so? How? Carmesia said, that's a message in itself. We try to half-ass the true work, but then have to run it back for double time duty. No facts. Just said, hey, gorgeous. Love the energy as always. Ashay, thank you, baby boo. Welcome in. Yep, like I told my daughter today, she was cleaning her room, and I'm like, fold all these damn clothes in your drawer. I'm not cleaning your mess. Hell the fuck no. Fold all these clothes and take your time folding them, because if you don't, you're gonna have to do it all over from scratch. So she took her time. Let's see what we got from Miss Janet. Miss Janet, let me see how much you sent so I know how many cards to pull. Oh yeah, I think you sent a 6 card. Yeah, you sent a 6. Guave. Hold on, y'all. Oh, all right. Oh, all right. Ah! Never mind, Guave. You said it's the colors? Okay, Ashay. All right, so we have spirits in reverse. Okay. Not sure if you're dealing with somebody who drinks alcohol or something like that. Or if you drink alcohol, but it's something about like being mindful of the influence, under the influence alcohol. I'm just picking up on liquor. Does your person drink a lot, or do you drink a lot, or you? I don't really feel like you drink a lot, but it's something about even if you like go out to drinks or something, go out for drinks or something, like just okay, let me pull some more cards. You said not you was about to yell at me. Yes, I was, because I ain't thought I got your love offering, but I synced it. I synced it. Just said you showing. How's that going? All is well, y'all. I'm gonna find out what I'm having soon. I was gonna tell y'all. Y'all always getting shit out of me. Y'all so fucking annoying. But I got a doctor's appointment next week, and If all goes as planned, we will be having our gender reveal on next Sunday. So I'm kind of excited. I saw somebody today who is the same months as me. Like her due date is like a week after mine, and her stomach like this. And mine look like I'm 8 months. And I said, oh shit, bitch, I'm big, bitch. So I'm praying again that we got twins. But even if I'm not, it's okay. But it's interesting because I had a dream that when I first knew I was pregnant, before I took my test, I had a dream that my babies was like poking their hands out. And I had went to go push, and I pushed one baby. And I was like, is it another one? Because I wanted twins. And I pushed, and another one came out. I went to go take a picture. I told my niece to take a picture. By the time she went to go take a picture, they turned into avocados. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have no proof. The babies turned into avocados. And next week is when I go to the doctor to find out what we're having. That's going to be the first time we get to see the babies too. And according to my little pregnancy tracker, the baby will be the size of an avocado next week. So I'm like, you know, I'm trying not to get too excited. I'm like, is that a sign? Because I had a dream that the twins was avocados, and I'm finding out on the avocado week. Like, so we shall see. Ashay. My bad, Miss Janet. Sorry, Miss Janet. Okay, Miss Janet. What's up, these Spurs? We got flirt energy here. Okay. So even if this has nothing to do with alcohol, Miss Janet, it does feel like you may be getting more attention. Somebody may be very flirtatious, very what I just saw was somebody get touched on and they like, ooh, I ain't get touched on like that in a minute. So I don't know. Even if you're not being touched on, something gonna make you feel a way that you ain't feel in a long time. It does feel like kind of like sexual arousement. I ain't gonna lie, Miss Janet. So somebody might like say a little thing, play a little song. I don't know, you know, rub their beard a certain way or just like touch your hips or I don't know, Miss Janet, but I see you trying to get in trouble, Miss Janet. I don't know what this is or somebody trying to get in trouble with you. It's giving like an old snazzy man. It's giving like an old man who like ain't got no business talking like that. Let me see. We got the Queen of Wands. So I do see that it's easy for you to get your way, and you don't have to like manipulate. You don't have to like force anything. You don't have to try to like, you don't have to cry about it either, but you definitely can have it your way. You can get more of what you want. Like use your charm. I'm getting use your charm. Use your charm. So I'm not sure, you may just be feeling the need to like, you know, put a little more effort into your look. Obviously I don't feel like you're gonna do the most, but just kind of like, even if it's brush your hair or style your hair in a different way or go do something nice for yourself, like get your feet or nails done. Somebody may be gifting you with that as well, like with a gift card. We have a lot of Leo energy here. We have a lot of Leo energy here because both the Queen of Wands and the Strength card came out, and that is Leo. So you definitely, somebody may be pulling on your heartstrings, or you may be like getting some people's attention here, but you're definitely going to be giving off like this very confident, sunshine, like yellow aura energy. You may be attracting a lot of attention. You may be attracting a lot of attention, so get used to the eyes. People may just be looking at you as well. People may compliment your eyes or your hair, your skin or something like that. I do see like you have some beautiful features that maybe were just like regular to you, but other people are like, I love that. Like I love your freckles, or I love your green eyes, or I love your skin texture, or I love like, it's something about, you know, them loving something that's like regular to you. We have the Chariot. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So like I said, it's something that you've been missing for a long time, and you're definitely giving off like this like powerful energy with both of these queens here. So again, like allow the love to come in. It does feel like it's something that you've been working towards within yourself, with like just kind of stabilizing your energy and allowing it in, but something's definitely coming in to like just reciprocate and just like show you who you are. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Miss Janet. Thank you, Raven. You said our jewelry is beautiful. Head over to crystalinemars.com. Head over to crystalinemars.com and go get you some. So let's see what we got. And so those of you who are, You know, you working with your heart chakra, you working with your money chakra, right? You trying to call that money in and ground yourself in love and things like that. That stone would definitely be serene. The necklace would definitely be a good investment for y'all. So we're gonna close out with Baby Boo's love read. You said, do you know of the twin Odisha? No. See, we got Strip playing, Miss Janet. Strip by Chris Brown. Okay, so we about to close out with Lovely. You done? Okay, so I just gotta do a 6-card pull for Lovely and we done. They had sent in some, what you call it? You said, listen, I need a purple one. Wear it at though. You need a purple charm necklace? I got some purple stones in the bag. That I could create. All right, so Baby Boo, this is for Neo. This is for Neoka. This is for Kwamisia. I ain't opened it, so I can't see the picture, but this is love for Baby Boo. For Neo. You said, let me know. Okay, I don't be fooling with y'all, though, because y'all be asking for stuff, and then when I get it up there, it be sitting there. So we got the death and rebirth here. So I do see a transition happening, a transformation happening. We got the temperance. Okay, we got the 10 of Cups. My guilty pleasure, I ain't going nowhere. Kwamisia! You got the Emperor, you got the Star. This is nice. This is nice. Okay, so it's interesting because I'm picking up on it's like divine masculine. And it's like their friends gonna be your friends or something like that. This is giving like homie, lover, friend, husband energy here, where it's like an all-in-one. We have the 8 of Cups. So I do see whatever this past energy was that was like in the way. It does feel like an energetic blockage that could have just been like residual from your stuff or maybe their stuff. But I do see that you've been doing major releasing when it just comes to energies that you had contracts with. And so by that clearing out, there's definitely is making room for a clean slate or for this Emperor to come fully in. It's something about the Emperor not being able to step in fully, maybe because you were like in this Emperor, like, you know, heavy in your masculine, and you're like, you see how you can like channel your masculine in a way where you still allow for the masculine outside of you to lead or to take up space here. But with this star here, we do have a wish fulfillment manifestations coming into fruition here when it comes to like your love life, even like platonic relationships here. I do see mutual friends though. It's something about mutual friends with this divine masculine, but it's definitely giving like a higher level connection here with this temperance, earth angel. Like, where have you been? Like, I missed you. A soul reconnection, because y'all could have definitely had some past life energy that y'all shared. And y'all are now going to be coming together in this life here. But it does feel like you just need to be patient as things just kind of like shift out. It's kind of like give some things time to like shift out and like come back together here. But I do see it coming together beautifully. It could be a full circle by Aries season. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Baby Boo. It's something about you need to delete some things. I don't know if it's like pictures, text messages, or something like that, but I do see some things that you need to release still though. It feels like tangible things or like pictures or something. Okay, so I don't know if you got like another phone or iPad or something like that, but I'm just picking up on like this external energy where it's like it's lurking over there. All right, but that's what I got for you, Baby Boo. Thank y'all for sharing this space. I will see y'all in the comments. If y'all want any further readings or any personal services, again, head over to the website, crystallinemars.com. You said I've definitely been purging like crazy. Ashe Z. All right, y'all. So I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. We about to go ahead and transition over. You said I just deleted some pictures off of my old phone. Okay, look at you. You be on it. All right, let me get these cameras turned around. Okay. Oh, Lord. Extension cord. Hold on. Okay. Of course, baby. Peace.
Peace, family. Today's spiritual lesson is the higher self, higher war. Higher self, higher war. So there is this a lot of people in the spiritual community or society, when they think about going to the higher self, elevating one's spiritual being, frequency, abilities, there's this idea that you are going into a more heavenly state, which in a sense you are going into a more heavenly state, right? You are vibrating higher, right? You are not as susceptible to something like disease or to average everyday struggles or situations, right? But at the same time, the higher you elevate, the higher the battle becomes, right? The stronger you become, the more you grow in your levels, the bigger the bosses are. So I do want you to understand that it's not just enough. See, just activating your spiritual powers a little bit, just cultivating your abilities a little bit, right? That is, as we transition into this golden age, and then we're going to transition into a sort of a dark age, right? Where the spiritual energy is going to get really, really high, right? Well, the spiritual demons are going to get really, really strong, really, really powerful, right? And if you only slightly develop your abilities, if you're only going off of raw ability, raw talent, right? And you're not pushing yourself to expand, and you're just hoping that, hey, whatever natural activation, whatever natural awakenings that come to me, that's what I will use, that's what I will accept. Understand, you are setting yourself up for some hard times in the future. Maybe in the early future, you might, yes, feel some, have some very great successes with it. But like I said, we're in this golden age period, but that golden age period will not last forever. As things, right now, this is your time to put your training and your work in. So when the real fight comes, right? When the real big boss demons come, see the type of demons that we've been dealing with for the past, I don't know, at least a minimum of the last since the year 2000, right? For the last 20 some years, right? These are just baby demons, right? These are just baby demons. These are just baby deities and entities. Right? They are going to get a lot bigger, a lot stronger, a lot larger, a lot tougher, a lot harder. So that being the case, with these higher energies coming in, with your higher self, it's going to come in more on a natural level, but it's minimal, depending on how lucky you are to receive it, right? But whatever that level is, it's up to you to then push further to higher levels of uncovering and pulling in the higher self, because there is a great, you see all the physical skirmishes and wars around the planet, those, and now you're seeing it being kind of fixed up now. Well, those small skirmishes are just like Kendrick Lamar song Peekaboo, right? It was just peeking in. Those energies were just negative deities, entities, the demons were just peeking their head in. This to show you, like, hey, we're about to come. Hey, we're on our way. This is the calm, and right now we're in the calm before the storm. We're in the calm before the storm. So you know how it starts getting rough. Like if you ever been lived in Texas, especially, or any place where there's a lot of tornadoes. When a tornado's coming, it gets scary. The wind's blowing, like it feels eerie. The sky's looking weird, right? You're feeling like these storm experiences, right? Some things might get blown down, some things might, get damaged up a little bit, right? And then it calms. It gets quiet all of a sudden, like, oh, it stopped, oh, it's over, it's done. And then boom, that tornado hits, and it just starts going on a rampage. That's what we're in. We're in a spiritual calm before the storm, calm before the tornado hits. We saw the we saw the indications of a storm coming. We saw the evidence of a storm coming. We saw, the precursors, right? We saw the precursors, and we thought that the storm was about to hit off of that, but no. If you know anything about those tornado storms, it starts off like getting real eerie, feeling real bad, then it calms down, it stops, it gets silent, it gets dead silent, and then it hits, right? So you want to prepare, because we have a window before it hits, where we have some years. I think I'm hoping for at least 20 years of that. I think probably at the maximum 40. At the minimum, it might be as short as 10 years, right? So somewhere 10, 20, or 40, I'm looking at somewhere around those numbers. I suggest that you start really taking each day spiritually, very seriously, into building up your spiritual armor, your weaponry, and your skills. Ashe. So that's today's spiritual lesson, and we'll go into the Q&A or into any face-to-face would have been yesterday. We missed it. So, but if anybody does want to go face-to-face, I do it on Saturday as well. You can come on. Ashe. Peace over to the Facebookers, to Carolyn Pitts. Peace over to the YouTubers. We appreciate all the likes, shares, subscribes, as well as the super chats. And peace over to the OGs on IG. Graffiti says we're living in real life anime. Ashe. Ashe, the anime. The anime is just giving you a depiction on what is to come, as well as what is happening behind the scenes. Access Silent Films, Ashe. It's new levels, new devils, Ashe, to Guave. Ashe. Ashe to Yahweh 77. Ibeji. Ashe, yeah, that is the divine twins, Ashe. To Graffiti. So I'll go ahead and give y'all a couple minutes to decide whether or not you want to chime in. Shall we peace to Lakendra Lanice Strong. We appreciate the follow. So Kwame Rose says, so brother, when we elevate in spirit, what happens to the body? I've heard of ascension symptoms. What is the correlation? When we elevate in spirit, what happens to the body? We are already elevating in spirit. That started happening once the year 2000 hit. That started happening. So it's not a question of what happens, it's already happening, right? This is part of the reason. So it's already happening. So what happens to the body is that the body, it changes. It has to try to adapt. And in that trying to adapt, it's trying to survive, really. So part of, now, yes, we do have, difference in the air, and yes, we do have chemicals in the water, and yes, we do have chemicals in the food, and all kind of chemicals everywhere that's affecting us. But on top of that, at the same time, our bodies are spiritually, you could say, enhancing, right? Which is also causing disease. So our spiritual enhancement, let's see, this tablet's about to die out. Let me get it charged up real quick. See if I can slide this over. So not only do these chemicals cause disease, but our spiritual evolution also causes disease. This is one of the reasons why you're seeing, it's not just, see, people believe that only chemicals, only negativity causes disease. Only a bad environment and bad food and that causes disease. That's not the only thing that causes disease. Your spiritual energy also will cause disease if your physical body is not prepared to handle it. It will cause injury. It will cause all types of issues, right? This is where the spiritual work is necessary to exercise that energy, to move that energy, and to activate more of their genetic code, and toughen up the body so it can handle the chi energy, so it can handle the kundalini energy, the prana energy, so you can handle your actual spiritual powers, right? And it's not just your powers that it's trying to handle, it's trying to also handle the overall planet's vibrational change and frequency as well. So that change in frequency, as well as the increase of spiritual and alien entities coming into this, merging into our reality, all of this causes disease if the body is not spiritually strong enough, physically / spiritually strong enough. Which is why you have to rotate and open up the chakras, which is why you have to heal the soul being, which is why you have to, come in, do certain types of fasting and dieting or nutritioning, right? All of these things are necessary and required if you want to just survive the handling the energy part. The energy part is killing a lot of people. That alone, your own energy is killing a lot of people, right? It's just not to the point where people's bodies are exploding. It's not so powerful where your body's exploding, but it's powerful enough to where it's like it's a slow explosion or a slow death, right? Even the healthiest people, even some of the healthiest people, the people going vegan, the people going, going on these diets. The thing is that, this is why you're seeing a lot of men and women, but especially men, young men, as well as young women, but definitely a lot of young men having hair loss issues, especially like a lot of men who are like into spirituality, having a lot of hair loss issues, is because of the energy that they're emitting is rising. Their crown is opening, and they're not quite able to stabilize and balance that energy yet. So you're seeing these hair loss challenges, right? That's part of the reason. Changes are already happening. The changes are already happening. Just by natural ability, a lot of people will survive it and will be fine, and they'll just have a higher awareness, or slightly higher awareness. Most people will have like a slightly higher awareness, but only slightly. Then a select few people will have, abilities, but nothing too impressive. And then there's a few people who have like really, really, strong abilities, right? And this is just on a natural level, Um, but everyone will have the potential to grow their abilities, based on the work that they put in. But there'll also be a lot of people who will continue to struggle with this energy and will die if they don't put in the proper work. Guava says, what could someone completely brand new to this space do for their spiritual protection repertoire? Spiritual protection repertoire. Okay. Right now, we are past those days of just basic spiritual protection. It's not that they won't work, they will work. Basic spiritual protection will work. But at the moment, actually in a good, like I said, we're in this golden age. So the need for the past 20 or so, 20, 30 years, where spiritual protection was necessary because it was new coming back into these dealing with these spiritual energies and demons, right? It was a new thing being reintroduced, and spiritual protection was enough to handle it, um, while we were still trying to discover what to actually do. Now we're going to this golden age, right? There's a short period of time where um, the spiritual protection part's not as necessary because like the demon type of energies are going is going to be kind of dormant, so you're not going to see as large scale of an attack. Here and there you will, right? But protection is no longer about defense anymore. We actually need to start going on the offense or start practicing your offensive game. Start practicing your offensive game, right? So you can look up spiritual light protection stones and things like that. But now it's time to, um, and even you could, I mean, different rituals and type of things you can do, right? Herbs you can get, what have you. Uh, but now, if you really want to protect yourself, you need to up your spiritual offensive game, right? Um, so an easy one to do is you to start speaking that, pinpointing the deities, entities, or ancestors you want to work with. We'll start there. For those who are completely brand new, just start there. Picking out which ones you want to work with. Not even which. I don't care who they are, which ones they are, whichever ones you want to um, work with, right? Let's say you're a Jesus person. Okay, fine. But you need to move beyond Jesus though, because Jesus is like more of just the enlightenment type of energy, right? You need to work with the angels, the archangels. Okay, maybe you're Hindu, so you're working with the Hindu gods. You know, Buddhist, you're still working with the Hindu gods. Um, maybe you're gonna work with the Olympians. Maybe you're gonna work with the Norse gods. Maybe you want to work with the Orishas. Maybe you want to work with the Netters, right? The Egyptian gods. Um, Maybe you want to work with like the Sumerian gods. Whichever ones you want to work with. You can work with all of them. We work with multiple factions, right? Start picking them. Start reading up on and figuring out what their abilities or what they deal with, their properties, their characteristics are associated with, right? And then start just calling upon them to do certain things. Whether it's to remove this negative energy out of your life, so you might call upon, I don't know, Shango or Ogun or Oya or something, right? You might call upon, I need, the answer to this, to certain questions, or I need certain enlightenment, brought to me. So you might call upon Tahuti or Heru, or you might call upon, you might have some battles, some competitions you had to go into. You might call upon, Shiva or something, right? So start calling upon these entities in like real time. In real time, right? And start practicing that way. Start practicing that way. Let's see. Let me go back here. Just says the body becomes a mobile place that we ain't in touch with anymore once we leave. I believe in reincarnation, but with a spiritual connection. Is that true? Okay, let me see if Just said anything else. So does it as a spiritual thing develop into another spiritual being? Yeah, I need them purple stones. I'm 36 and I'm kind of going through my own thing. If I feel some type of way, but know I have tools to survive, but feel out of place in life, how do I handle myself, bro? Okay, so for Just, let me see. Yes, reincarnation is definitely a thing. We've all reincarnated many times, more than you probably could imagine. Thousands of times. Right. So the few past lives you might know about is nothing. We've reincarnated so many times that it's unbelievable how many times we've reincarnated. So reincarnation is definitely a real thing, right? I wouldn't count on the idea of like we're gonna like leave this body and then go to some upper realm type deal. I wouldn't necessarily count on that, right? You can do that, but you actually have to work to be able to do that. That's not something that you can just, it just happens. That's something that just happens, right? The ability to do it, for more people to be able to do it, is opening, right? The ability for more people to do it is opening, but it's not just an automatic thing that that's what your spirit of being is going to do. It requires a lot of work, a lot of meditation, a lot of study and understanding to be able to do that, right? To be able to do that. Is there something we can do to help with the adjustments? Oh yes, of course. I was saying earlier, as far as one, you need to purge yourself of heavy metals and parasites, right? So you need to take things that remove heavy metals and parasites. But for the rest of your, let's say for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life, right? It needs to be a consistent for the rest of life type of thing. Because that's, imagine, we used to have lead paint based houses. We no longer have that. Now, what was propagandized was that children were eating the paint and they were getting lead poisoning, or they could eat the paint and get lead poisoning, right? Of course, I'm sure that has happened, right? But that was not the true, based on my understanding, that was not the true reasoning behind getting rid of the lead paint. The true reason behind getting rid of the lead paint, or switching over to other paints, is because lead paint, it blocks certain types of frequencies and waves, making it difficult, if not impossible, to see into people's homes. Think of Superman. Superman has X-ray vision through everything except lead. He cannot see past lead, right? A heavy metal. Lead is a heavy metal, right? So they use, and nowadays, any high tech government agency, with in congruence with your Wi-Fi signal inside your home and your phone, they can pinpoint and was it like thermally and geometrically and whatever and quantumly map out everything that's going on in your home and where you're at in the home and where everybody else is at in the home and what you're saying in the home, right? They can do that. They could not do that with lead paint. It blocks the X-ray vision to see into the home and to use the Wi-Fi bouncing off abilities. It blocks that, right? So that being said, you may remember how there's been a lot of schools that have had issues with lead in the drinking water, lead in the fountains. The funny thing is, they might point that out where certain schools would have lead in the fountains, but that's just tap water. I don't drink tap water, but I definitely shower in it though, right? We're all exposed to the tap water, which means that we're all getting lead poisoning and all types of other heavy metal poisonings. So what does that heavy metal do? It blocks you from your own higher self frequencies. It blocks your chi energy. It blocks your downloads. It blocks your soul light. It blocks the connection to all of those things. So that's one of the things that needs to happen. You need to remove, because if you don't remove those things, well, what happens when there's a blockage? Well, if you have a blockage in your arteries, in your veins, right? They call that a blood clot. What happens? The flow stops. You get ruptures, right? The circulation gets cut off. It causes, death. Causes a lot of health issues. Same thing happens, spiritually. So you do have to. That's one thing we really have to focus on, is getting rid of the heavy metals. Okay. Regular exercise. You do have to regularly exercise. Body weight exercise is fine. Regularly body weight exercise, as well as, I would say, some martial arts type of training, right, is necessary as well. The reason why you want to use a lot of body weight training, because body weight training not only strengthens the muscles, it improves the oxygen flow into all the muscles, all the body. It improves stamina in the muscles, which is what you need to deal with this energy. It improves also the strength in your tendons, in the cartilage or the tendons in your body, which weights can be a little overly stressful on the tendons. Not that you shouldn't do weights at all, but predominantly you should be doing body weight stuff. And then you want to do the martial arts training, because martial arts training is you moving the energy and concentrating it into strikes, right? That is a way to practice. That's why you see Tai Chi is one of the things that's known for energy work. That's what we're supposed to be using martial arts for, to actually master, to practice using the energy, and fighting with the energy, right? But that's not supposed to be the end all be all. That's supposed to be the baseline to the energy work, and then we're actually supposed to go into, chi and ki activation, development, and expansion. Let's see. What's a good graffiti says, what's a good higher self meditation we can do to prepare for the higher wars? You need to, your meditations, you need to chakra rotations, rotating the chakras. I always go back to that. It's one thing you need to do. There are some other things that need to be done as well. You do need to activate your organs. You need to get in touch with those things as well. Um, you do need to basically break all the spiritual contracts. Essentially, break as many as possible, which is just another way to say, soul healing, right? So those are some things that you need to do in meditation. Kwame Rose says, "What is it about the mid-30s for spiritual persons? Many have transitioned during this time frame." It's not really anything about the 30s. I mean, there is the whole Jesus 33 thing. There is that concept, right? So you can say, but it's not really about the 30s. It's because those in their teens right now are going through it. It's like really, it's more about like probably you can say like the 30s and below. You could probably say that like 30s and below, maybe even 40s, but like definitely like below 40, that's where you're seeing everyone below that age is going through these transitions. It just seems like, oh, is it a 30-year-old thing because I'm in my 30s and people in their 30s transitioning? That's not the case at all. There's just as many in their 20s going through it. People in there's teenagers going through it. There's little children going through it, all at this very exact same time. All at this very exact same time. We just happen to be 30, right? But 30 is 30 years old is a time where we should be, that's where that's like the first quarter. You would say like 35 is like the first quarter of our physical life cycle. So that's like what the spring. So going into 35, you then start the summer of your life cycle. Now that might seem kind of weird because most people die around 70 or 80 years old, which means most of us are only completing half of our cycle. Half of our cycle. We are technically, based off of the way our bodies mature. This is based on my understanding. Based on my understanding, we're supposed to be living on average to about 140 years currently. Now, of course, when you start to activate certain DNA strands, we can live longer than that. But we're supposed to, as globally at the moment, supposed to be on average living to around 140 years old. Right? But due to all of the nonsense that we are absorbing and participating in, we're living to half that age if we're lucky, right? So that is also one reason why there is such a one reason why there is such a big transitioning in the 30s, because you're going into your summer season. You're going into your summer season, right? And summer season, what things get hot, right? Things get hot, right? So really, this is supposed to be like the prime. You're supposed to be starting in your mid 30s. You're supposed to be starting the prime of your spiritual abilities and energy. So since the frequency of everything is going up, then naturally everyone's energy is going up. So those in their 30s are really feeling it the most intensely. Those in their 30s are feeling it the most intensely because it just so happens that we're going into our summer seasons but it's the beginning of the summer though. It is the beginning of the summer though. Well, it's the beginning of summer if you're in your 30s. That's the beginning of the summer, right? And then you go into the fall you're supposed to be going to the fall when you hit 70. So then you're supposed to start. You're halfway you're going into that decline. You're cooling off, that cooling off period. Ashe. So then that's when you're supposed to go like really heavy into mentorship around that time. Let's see. Let's see. Kwame Rose said, I was also wondering that also the places are going through an ascension as well, right? So that plays a major role also, right? I mean, yes, the planet is going through an ascension as well. It's going through a transitioning as well, an ascensioning as well, right? It's not guaranteed, though, that the Earth is going to successfully go through that transition. Because we are part of the Earth, and if not enough of us are transitioning with it, it could hinder the Earth's transition. Planets don't always make it. They don't always make it. Shay just some 36 going through my own thing. Shay, we're all going through our own thing, trust me. So I know some young men are balding. Yes, it is becoming a common thing, but it's a spiritual thing. It is a spiritual thing. In congruence with it being a physical health thing as well. It's working in congruence. Because also understand, people, the crown chakra is opening. It's opening, right? People talk about the third eye. It's the crown. That's what's really opening. The third eye is activated, but the crown, when the third eye activates, the crown opens. When the third eye activates, the crown opens, right? And, but if you got all these heavy metals, it's causing a blockage when the signal's trying to get out and the signal's trying to get in, and it's causing friction, which is causing hair loss. Sugafi says, I need to take time out of my days to practice martial arts training weapons again. Yes, you do. You do. You need to create a schedule for yourself. You do need to create a schedule. You don't have to do it necessarily every day, but you do need to do it at least a few times a week, though. A few times a week. Duüblé says we have a shower filter. We do have a shower filter. We do have a shower filter, right? We didn't always have that shower filter, though, but we do have one now, right? So that is true. But we still wash our hands, though, in sinks that do not have filters, right? So we still are dealing with that water, though. So Graffiti says YouTube lit in the question and answer portion. Ashay. Yeah, because if it's important to you, you're gonna say something about it, right? I'm like I said, I'm doing my thing every day. Every day. It says, are bananas genetically modified? From my understanding, they seem to be genetically modified. Yes, I would say so. But a lot of fruits are a lot of plants are genetically modified, right? Which is why I also teach or share, I'll say share. I also share that food is a technology, and because it's a technology, your ultimate goal should not be to always need to rely on food. Your goal should be to wean off of it over time so you no longer need what we call food in order to survive. Now, obviously, it's not going to be an overnight thing, but it should be a goal. It is my goal, and I'm working on it as we speak. Fee says, I use them for spiritual tools, and I've often went to battle and downloads with them. Ashe. I'm going to strengthen that connection by training with them in the physical realm. Yes. Yes. Because understand what we're doing is what we are preparing for is a mergence. We are preparing for right now, though, this is the part where it's like people are saying it without realizing they're saying it, but we were going into the spiritual realm of, we're going to a realm where the spiritual aspects of existence were starting to outweigh our physical aspects of existence, right? And I gotta draw this. I gotta remember to draw it up tomorrow. I need to draw the vibration, the wavelength, a more accurate depiction of the golden age wavelength. There's a more accurate depiction. But essentially, we dipped into the spiritual realm a little bit. We're coming back into the physical. That's why this golden age. And then we're going to, after 10 to maybe 40 years, so we'll just say 20 for now. In 20 years or so, we're going to start to make our way back into the full-fledged spiritual experience. And when that happens, it's not going to be, okay, like my dreams or meditations are separate from my physical reality. No, they're going to become one. They're going to become one, right? And essentially, those who are more attached to that dream realm, that meditative astral realm aspect of things, they're going to be actually able to handle and deal with that new reality, while those who are still on that too stuck on the physical aspect, they're not going to really be able to defend themselves. Side of film says, yes, when I was in the Caribbean, the bananas had small black seeds. I share, right? If the bananas don't have seeds, then you definitely know they're genetically modified. Like red bananas, they have seeds. Whole Foods has red bananas a lot of times. Sometimes you can find in Whole Foods the baby yellow bananas. I don't know, they should have seeds. I don't know if they have seeds. They should have seeds, I would think. The bananas here are different, definitely different. Ashe. Right. But just understand that the food is a technology. So no matter what they do to the food, understand you do not have to rely on them forever. But if you choose to rely on them forever, you're going to come to it. It's going to be a struggle. You're going to have, like I said, throughout this golden age time, you'll be able to get the food that you need. And because throughout this golden age time, you'll be able to get the food that you need, I suggest you take advantage of it. Get as much of it as you can. Eat as healthy as you can right now, because right now it's going to be available for you to eat as healthy as you can. Right now it's available for you to eat as healthy as you can. And it's gonna be bust wide open. You can see who's in office. You see RFK. You see there's going to be a lot of reform. But it's temporary. Yes, it's here. Yes, it's coming. Yes, good health is back on the rise, but it's temporary. Now, what's the worst that could happen? Let's say I'm wrong. Let's say, it's just going to be on the up from here. Let's say 100 years from now, we're going to be living our best life. 200 years from now, it's just going to 300. It just keeps going up. It just keeps getting better. Well, then guess what? You still are preparing for the good life too, which means that you'll just be doing the best amongst the good. You'll just be doing the best amongst the good, which is what it means to be the best. Or it's going to go the way I say it's going to go. It's going to be temporary. It's going to get really bad, and you'll be ready spiritually as well as physically to handle it and thrive in it. Right? So, better to be safe than sorry. Right? So, I'm just reading the writing on the wall, and either way, I'll be all right. And all those around me, see, there's also, understand, It's also something to think about. Silent Film says I need to work on a dry fast. I've only done a water fast mainly. Um, I mean, yeah, you can do a dry fast, you can do a water fast, but that's not the type of fasting that I'm talking about. Right now, most right now is not the time to be doing water fast and dry fast. Our bodies are not ready for that. They're not ready for that. It's good practice, but that's not what our bodies really need right now. Our bodies need a nutritional fast. We need a nutritional fast, which means you only consume nutrition. Dry fast, you don't consume anything. Water fast, you only drink water. Fruit fast, you only eat fruit. Nutritional fast, you only consume nutrition. You only consume nutrition. And that nutrition needs to do particular things. You need it to be focused on doing particular things. Right. So, I suggest, especially for the men, taking, hemp powder. Men and women can both do the pine pollen powder, vitamin D3 there, as well as testosterone. But men definitely got to get their testosterone level up. Women need to get their testosterone levels up as well, but just not necessarily at the same level as the men. What else? Iron. You get our iron levels up. Selenium levels up. Zinc levels up. Copper levels up. Gold levels up. Electrolytes up. Your vitamin B complex cobalt levels up. Right. Your organic metals. Get your organic metals up. As well, at the same time, we need to remove very aggressively remove the heavy metals and the parasites out of the body. A really good one for removing parasites, very powerful one, is duck flour. Duck flour. Right. Unless you are pregnant, then I would not take duck flour. As far as for the heavy metals, zeolite, which is a volcanic ash type of mineral, charcoal, chlorella, cilantro, yeah. And then you also Chondrus crispus. I think that's the one. That's the purple sea moss. That's not for the heavy metals, but that's just for rebalancing the charge in the body. Rebalancing the charge in the body. Which deals with all the joints. Graffiti says, what about shilajit? I know that's a good detoxing agent. Shilajit. I mean, if it's good detox, I mean, that sounds familiar. I'm trying to think. I don't really remember too much about shilajit, but I mean, that's fine. That's fine. If the detoxer is a detoxer, it's okay to take other herb detoxes, right? So it's not that you can't take other ones as well. I'm just giving you the main ones that attack certain aspects. You can take all. There's an incredible amount of detoxing herbs. Take all of them. I mean, just take them all. It's Fine, go ahead. Like there's no, I have no issue with it. The things that I put out though that I just told you about are things that you need the most to get to prepare the body for the transition. There's a lot of detoxes out there, but a lot of those detoxes are not detoxing the part you actually need in order to get you ready for the transition. A lot of the detoxes are removing some of the parasites, maybe removing some of the metals, maybe just cleansing the blood, helping to filter out like sugars and things like that, right? Helping to push out, some excess chemicals, some waste, things of that nature, right? But there's very specific things that the body needs assistance and help with that will do the majority of the work. Detoxes that people are doing are surface level. And they're only doing 20% of the job. I'm saying that you don't need to go on a detox, any type of detoxing fast, because that's what a dry fast does, what a water fast does. Those are detox fasts. We need a nutritional fast, right? So if shilajit is if it's a heavy metal detoxer, then by all means you definitely should take it. Any detoxes that deal with heavy metals removal and bonding or binding, those are what the detoxes you want to gravitate towards. Ashe. So I don't see any other questions or comments or concerns. Peace to all Nene or Nana. Peace to Donald McClin. Peace to New 9. Yay. And yes, of course, in the future, I will make available more directly the spiritual exercises, how to do them, how to execute them, how often to do them, the timing, words to use, what to visualize, all those type of things. I will provide those things in the future. Once I've got to a certain level of mastery with the exercises. I don't want to prematurely throw things, out there until I've reached full mastery with it. And it's for multiple reasons. Right. One of those reasons just being, a protection. See, we can talk all this junk on here all day, and the Matrix is going to let us do our thing. People talk junk all the time about powers and all that kind of stuff. They're going to let you, they don't care. Until you actually start doing something, displaying some real powers, then they'll step in. Right. So that being the case, I don't want to prematurely, throw things out there, which is, because once it is time to start throwing things out there and it's time to start sharing those things, I would have to make sure, if you watch these movies, if you watch these programs, they show you, if you are displaying any type of level of higher level beings, higher powers, they don't even have to be too high, but just the slightest bit of levitation or something, the Matrix, the Illuminati, the whoever, right, is going to come and get you. They are going to come. Someone's going to come, right? At some point, they're going to come, right? So then you need to make sure that you're at a level that we have to make sure that we're all at a certain levels of power to where even if they come, it don't matter. Because what they try to do is any beings who are awakened enough to where they could be a threat, you know, they take you out before you become to a threat level, right? So then you have to kind of keep things, you know, under radar for a little bit before, until you develop a certain level of ability and power to where, you know, they can't just get to you like that, right? You know, so I have to make sure for that, you know, for my family, for Duüblé, for my son, for her daughter, right? I need to be sure that before I just start throwing certain things on the internet, right, I have to make sure that I am actually strong enough to protect them, right? So then I also want to be able to share with you the process, how to also develop yourself in a way to where it's quick, it's effective, and you're not going to, as well, not put yourself in harm's way before you're ready for the war. Because the war is on many levels. It's not just the actual spirits themselves, but you got to deal with the government, deal with the matrix, deal with certain other entities that are trying to get in your way before the actual war even comes in. So it's multi-level war. Yeah. So Fee says, wait, can we do a quick collective chakra rotating session before you go? You know what I'll do? I will do that tomorrow. I will do that tomorrow. So for tomorrow's lesson, instead of me doing the lesson, I'm going to do the chakra rotation tomorrow, right? Yeah, that's what I want. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do that tomorrow. Graffiti. Ashe. It's already a little bit, you know, later, and if I'm going to do the rotation, then I really want to, you know, do the rotation, but I don't want to cut it short. I want you to actually, you know, feel the rotation. Otherwise, you know, and if I do it long, then we're going to be here, you know, later than I need to be tonight. So we will do the chakra rotations tomorrow. So then I'm going to try to come up here and start at 9:30. So, you know, we could, I mean, I don't know how long it'll go, but it'll give me time to where if we need to go, you know, an hour into chakra rotation, we can do that, you know, very easily. Ashe. So, yeah, let's prep our higher selves for the higher war. Ashe. Ashe. So I'm for sure coming for a spiritual walk clearing tomorrow. Ashe. Well, so I said tomorrow let's do the chakra rotation tomorrow then, and then I mean, but then we could probably still do then maybe another day we should probably do the actual spiritual, you know, clearing or walk. We'll play it by ear. We'll play it by ear. Ashe. So soul centers with the guys. Ashe. Ashe. Yeah, no, maybe we can make that a thing. Maybe we can make that a thing on Sundays. I might do like collective spiritual works with the families. That might be a good thing to do. We'll definitely start tomorrow. Ashe. So we'll go ahead and say Ashe, Asante, and Amen. Ime Kamalika. It is done. Chill dude. Yeah, chill dude. Hope you're in the building. Ashe. See y'all tomorrow.